having. Hey, we started recording. Okay, one more minute. For those that haven't joined, one more minute. I'm giving you one more minute to join. And for those that are going to miss out today, it's still going to be fun. And you're going to catch this on a replay. Like I said, for the people that are on Instagram, if you want to join the Elite Hijabi Society, today is our first ever meeting. I'm super excited to have you all. Just comment the word elite, and you get the link in your DM. If you don't get the link, please let me know. If you don't get the link, please let me know. Let me share my screen. Okay. Please join the Zoom. I know I put the Zoom in the... Give me 1 second. I'm just trying to share the link with the people that are already in. Okay. Did you get the Zoom? Did you get the link? Did you comment elite? You should get the link. Did everybody get the link? Okay, so give me 1 second, ladies. I'm sorry. The place where it says Zoom link, y'all. It says Zoom link. Google is blocking the Zoom. Okay. Some people said Google is blocking the Zoom for them, so I don't know why. Yeah, if you comment the word elite on Instagram, you should get the link in your Zoom, in your DM. When you go to your DM, you're gonna see Zoom link. It's labeled Zoom link. If you tap upon the place that it says Zoom link, you should get straight in. Okay. Okay. So, assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Say, send your salams in the comments. Send your salams in the comment. And when you join, please put yourself on mute. As you join, please put yourself on mute. So, because I'm recording this, so people can okay, wa alaikum salam. Good. When you join, please put yourself on mute. I'm super excited for our first ever town hall meeting today. Here's my papers, because of course I gotta get my papers. And today we're just talking. I'm going to take you through a brief journey about me, about why we started this community, about you, about us, and how we can help, how we can use this community as a car, like as a drive to take us to the next level in our lives. So I have a little presentation I'm gonna do, so you can take notes. And does anybody have any questions before we start? And we can do, yeah. Does anybody have any questions? If not, we can do questions at the end as well. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If not, I'm going to share my screen and we're going to start. If you're wondering where we're having this meeting at, it's on a Zoom. If you need the link to the Zoom, just comment the word elite and you can get the link. Wa alaikum salam, or comment the word elite because we're on Zoom and you can get the link. So Bismillah. Let me know if you all can see my screen. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see my screen. Okay, good. So let me start by asking everyone a brief question. On the scale of 1 to 10, on the scale of 1 to 10, how easy is it to make like devoted Muslims as friends? How easily do you come by Muslim friends? On the scale of 1 to 10, how easy is it to come by Muslim friends that you're kind of like on the same level or the person is higher than you, not only in your deen, in your career or in your business? Exactly, 2/10. Who else? On the scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, like my dream, just like we have dream partners, we have dream friends too. We have friends that we dream about, that we want to do things together. You might want to go to Hajj together. You might want to run a business together, go on business trips together, go on vacations together, read books together, hang out together, go grab coffee together. We have dreams about that too now. Let's not deny it. 1, exactly. It's extremely hard to find Muslim women that you are on a similar or the same level, that in your foundational goal is to get to Jannah. This is the more reason why I created the Elite Hijabi Society. After creating Cover Me Cute, which is 6 years old now, 6 years ago, I remember struggling when we moved to the United States like a decade ago. It's going to be 11 years in July. I remember struggling so hard to find modest clothing that made me feel good and look good. I mean, African clothes are cute, but I can't wear it all year round because I'm sitting inside the house now. This is why I can wear this outfit. Go outside inside that freeze. Ha, me ole war. I'm going to freeze the knee. So to find clothing that were contemporary, that was modest, that was cute, that didn't make me feel like I was in a potato sack, it was hard. And I found myself withdrawing from the society. Like I would rather be at home than to be anywhere else. And my nature, I'm a social butterfly. I love being outside. I love meeting new people. I love learning new things. I love to eat. I love to travel. Okay. But I couldn't do all of that because I didn't feel beautiful. I don't know if you know this, but the level of your confidence has a lot to do with how you dress and how you love what you see in the mirror. The way you dress, your makeup, your look, the color, what you see, that image you see in the mirror is going to help you to carry yourself better, or it's going to help, it's going to be at your disadvantage where you're going to look at the mirror like, oh, I don't like what I see, so I'm going to stay at home. And that's what happened. But when I got tired of doing that for 5 years, I started researching like fabrics that could be good enough for the cold, good enough for summer, different fabrics that I could make everyday clothing for myself. So I could start wearing it and being modest, but also being cute. You know what I mean? So I started the journey of making my own clothes. Of course, after making my own clothes, I gained my confidence back. I started posting it on social media. People are like, where'd you get that? I like that dress. Where'd you get that? I love those pants. Where'd you get that? I said, I made it. Can you make me one? And that's how Cover Me Cute was born, out of mere frustration. And that's an example of when you're frustrated, when you get to a point where you are very frustrated, or you don't even have another choice than to be the solution that you are craving. So that's what happened. But 5 years in now, alhamdulillah, I have a successful, growing business. The next hole in my heart is, okay, now we have this really big community. Modesty brought all of us together. If I add all my social media platforms together, maybe I have like 70,000 followers on all social media platforms altogether. What if we can create our own, especially with all the noise that's going on around now? If you know, you know. What if we can actually create a community, a real community, take this virtual community off of social media, come together, come together as sisters, help each other spiritually, business-wise, and career-wise? What if I could do that? Maybe I could try. Maybe I could get your help. Maybe I could get your help. I won't be able to do it alone. And I know for a fact that it won't be free, because everything we're going to be doing in the community is going to be standard. We are elites now, elite hijabis now. We're not going to do rough, eh? So I said, okay, so let me give it a try. This is how I made a video. The video had 1.8 million views. This is how I understood that I wasn't the only person, or not even only the people around me were starving and crazy to find a Muslimah community that could help not just build them spiritually, but also business-wise and career-wise. How beautiful would it be for us to own this community, help each other, pull each other up? If you have been in the community, if you have been in a career, let's say you have been a nurse for a decade, and we have a new nurse in the Elite Hijabi, you mentor her through a career so she can get up the ladder. You know what I mean? If you, like, I'm a business owner, we're going to have young business owners in the community that I can pour into. Or maybe you're a new Muslim, you literally just turned Muslim, but now you are in the Elite Hijabi Society, where you have a lot of Muslim sisters that can help you become a better version of yourself. So that's how that's how Elite Hijabi was formed, again, out of frustration. It's funny because I'm not even the only one. Like my age mates, the people that look like me, my age range is not the only one that had this problem. But even the teens that are the generations that are coming after us are having the same problem. They feel isolated, they feel separated, they feel so different because they can't find friends that they're on the same level together. That's why to join the Elite Hijabi Society, you have to be 16 years plus, because the teenagers too are going to have their own separate chats and their own separate activities. But we are going to get into a few details in a minute. But we're going to, exactly. But we are going to get into a few details in a minute. If you are the only one there, simply fancy, you can comment the word elite and you get the link to the Zoom so you can join us here on the Zoom. So that's a little backstory about why and how I created this, inshallah, global community of empowered women that empower women, right? So a little bit about myself. This is my picture when I was 5 years old. And of course, this is my favorite things to do, is design modest clothing. This is my family. This is what I love to do. I low-key love to be a public speaker. I love speaking life into people. And this is the community that I've created in the past. Inshallah, it's going to keep on going. But that's a little bit about me. I am a mom girl. Shout out to all mom girls. Wa alaikum salam. Shout out to all girl moms. That's my mom in the picture and my husband. Those are my greatest support. They support me with all my crazy ideas. They're always there to do one thing or the other for me. If you want to join our community meeting, our first community meeting on your Instagram, just comment the word elite and you get the link directly sent to your Zoom. So what is the Elite Hijabi Society? Well, in the Elite Hijabi Society, we have three goals. Our vision is to empower Muslim women to thrive, period. Put a one in the chat if you feel like you need a community to help you get to the next level. Put a one in the chat if you feel like you need a community that sees life in the same way you see life, that can help you to thrive, be it spiritually, be it business-wise, or be it career. I feel like every human being needs a good support system. As a Muslim, we need extra support systems because we are very, very different, right? Our mission is to build a supportive community, and our values are sisterhood, growth, and excellence. Our values are what? Sisterhood, growth, and excellence. You can put sisterhood, growth, or excellence in the chat. So I know that you guys are still with me and I have not lost you. So why the Elite Hijabi Society? Why does it matter? Well, doing my own research and looking on the internet, I couldn't find any community that had like a holistic approach to being a Muslim. As a Muslim, Islam is not a religion, right? It's a complete way of life. It's about how we wake up, how we sleep, how we eat, how we use the bathroom, everything, where we go, where we do not go, what we do, what we do not do. It's a complete way of life that sometimes, or a lot of times, look different to a lot of people. This is why we have to find people that are like us, so we don't look crazy and we don't sound crazy when we're talking about our goals. This is what the Elite Hijabi Society is. If you're on Instagram and you want to join the Zoom, just comment the word elite so you can actually see like my presentation right now as you listen. So why does the Elite Hijabi Society matter? Well, you are not alone. We are here for each other. This is not about Idaya giving everybody in the community support. No, this is Idaya giving support, community members giving, we are all giving each other support. We are all picking mentors that we can learn from one way or the other. We are all seeking network. We are all in, before we seek, if we need any good or service, we are looking for those good and services within the community before we go out and start outsourcing. If I'm traveling to a country where I know we have the Elite Hijabi Society member, of course, I'll ask that member before I start asking somebody else about the country that I'm going to. So we just want you to know that you are not alone. It's a global community designed for you, and it's exclusive resources, which are business resources, spiritual resources. So if you are the one struggling with your salat, as Ramadan is fast approaching right now, and you are thinking of how to become a better version of yourself during the month of Ramadan and after, because let's be honest, we only have, how many months is Ramadan on the calendar? How many months is Ramadan? I need somebody to comment in the chat. How many months is the period of Ramadan on the calendar? Yes, sisterhood, growth, and thank you. 29 or 30 days. That's literally 1 month in 12 months that we are Muslims. 1 month in 12 months that we are Muslim. I know as Muslims, we are always over hyper focused on Ramadan, which is a good thing. But what I think we need to do more and start focusing more is, how can we be a better Muslim during all the other 11 months as well? Being the best Muslim during Ramadan is not enough. Being a better Muslim, even if it's this small, every day, the habits that we pick up, because we are not picking up too many habits, so we don't crash and burn, right, during Ramadan. But how can we hold on to those habits, as small as they might seem, until the next Ramadan? Who's going to hold us accountable for the habits that we form this coming Ramadan so we can continue it, even if it's a page in the Quran, even if it's our 5 daily prayer, even if it's giving, like whatever it is. How can we find that community that will not only inspire us, but also hold us accountable? Like, hey, sis, what you gained during last Ramadan, this is 5 months after Ramadan. Are you still reading one page of your Quran? Because nothing has changed in life. Ramadan left, but we're not supposed to leave Ramadan. Ramadan is supposed to be here in our heart to stay forever. The following Ramadan, we're not supposed to be going back to trying to build the habits that we were trying to build last year. We're supposed to be adding on better habits every Ramadan, even if it's small, right? So if you want to be part of the Elite Hijabi Society, just comment the word Elite and you can join us on our first Zoom for free, okay? So we are going to give you exclusive resources. If you're a business owner, you are in for a treat because we're going to be having weekly live sessions on different topics in the community. In the community, we have different sub-communities in the community that you can pick and choose which community you want to belong to. So let's say you want to belong to the spiritual, but you also want to belong to the business. Oh, and of course, the networking. I feel like everybody should be in the subgroup of networking because your network is your net worth. I need somebody to put that in the chat. Your network is your net worth. It's not about the brain that you have. It's not about the money in your account. It's about who you know that can give you the correct information, that can say, hey, here is so-so-so's contacts that you can never get on the internet. And that one contact will literally just change your life. That's what's going to build your net worth. So we are talking about spiritual, business, career, and of course, friendship. Because friendship is the base. It's the foundation of every good relationship. So, of course, we have a premium membership for the Elite Hijabi Society because valuable things don't come for free, right? If you value something, if you really crave to create a long-lasting friendship with like-minded people and you want to join the Elite Hijabi Society, I encourage you to pick the premium membership, right? It contains exclusive content like weekly live coaching and master classes. These weekly live coachings and master classes, spiritual classes, special guests, they are going to be within the community. I'm not going to come here on Instagram and you're seeing what we are doing in the community because it's a private community of women only, women that have paid the subscription to be in the community. We'll also be having networking with our global community, monthly challenges and rewards, of course, because if we're challenging each other, why won't we reward each other? The goal is also to have sub-community members. So let's say in this community on the app, or the app that we have built, when you come into the community, you can see people that are from your area, you can see people that are from your country, and it's going to automatically link you to like, hey, this Latifa is from Nigeria. Right? Latifa is from Nigeria. She lives in Lagos and you live in Lagos too. And you have something in common. Because our goal is to augment your friendship growth. Because to be honest, some people don't know how to start a friendship, which is good. That's why we have the Elite Hijabi Society to help you boost the places that you lack in and create mentorships and friendships within the community that can help all of us get to the next level. And of course, you will get discounts on Cover Me Cute products. And when we say products, I'm not just talking about the clothing and the events, but we're going to be having in-person events too. But I'm also talking about like ebooks and one-on-one coaching and so on and so forth. But we also have a group, free group. We also have a free WhatsApp group that you can join if you are still contemplating on if you want to join the Elite Hijabi Society or not. And after where did I go? My bad, y'all. After I stop my presentation, I'm going to drop the WhatsApp link in the comment section. So yes, you do have, so we have two options. If you can hear me loud and clear in the chat, put two options in the chat. We have the paid premium membership where you get maximum. If you ask me for advice, I would say pick the annual plan, because that's going to save you 40% off. And then we have the free WhatsApp group that you can join as well for community support. So in the free WhatsApp group, you stay connected, you get updates, you get limited access compared to premium members, and you get sneak peeks into our premium activities. We are also going to, like I said, we're going to be having like in-person events. For the membership right now, for the early birds, if you are an early bird, you are in for a treat. For the early bird ticket, for the early bird subscriptions right now, it is $15.99 monthly. Or if I were you, I'll pick the annual, which is $97. That's 40% off. You pay annual, you pay once, you are done. That's it. You are in. That's it. Period, point blank. And you get all of this with that $97 or that $15 per month. If you're not comfortable and you're like, oh, I just want to test the first month to see how it's going to be, sign up for the monthly. But if you are already trusted, if you've been rolling with me for a long time, and I don't do mediocre. We don't do bare minimum. Okay, we pour into each other, and then you do the annual. And the link is also going to be here in the Zoom. Like I said earlier, we're also going to have teen community. It's called the Gen Z Cottage. So within the Elite Hijabi Society, we have subgroups. Remember, I told you that we have subgroups. So one of the subgroups are going to be the Gen Z Cottage, which I feel is like really cute. And this is for the Gen Z 16 and above, our children, our teenagers, our 20-year-olds that are seeking real life friendships. They're going to be in this group chat. They're going to be having their own consistent lives. And eventually they could be visiting each other in different states, or even in the same states, having coffee meetups and having vacations together. But we help them build like this sisterhood that they seek, that they crave, that they can't find in their high schools, they can't find in their colleges, all in one place. All in one place. So if you want to sign up for the Elite Hijabi Society, do not miss out on the early bird. I'm telling you, the early bird subscription is where you want to be right now. The early bird ticket is going to increase February 2nd when this community goes live. So we are joining now. You're just joining so you can catch the early bird subscription. On the 2nd of February, when this community goes live, the prices are going up. So you better be one of the foundational members and grab your subscription today. Grab your membership today. Early prices are available today, and I put the link right here. Let me see if I can copy it. Or if somebody else in the chat can copy and paste it for me, so everybody can have it in the chat. But that is a brief of the Elite Hijabi Society. Now we can start taking questions. Let me stop scrolling so you stop sharing so you can see my face now. Let me stop sharing. So I know this is like a public link for our Zoom, so it is not required to put on your cameras. But when we get into our own app, our cameras are going to always be on, because the reason is we want to build relationships. We want to be able to recognize each other. We want to be able to know the members in the community. So you will be required to put your cameras on, but it's only going to be us, only ladies on the app, so you'll be good. So let's start with, anybody have any questions? Okay, I just dropped the link to the Elite Hijabi Society. I just dropped it in the Zoom. If nobody has any questions, let's do a brief introduction since it's a few of us. But for those catching this on a recording, I'm going to stop the recording. And if you have any more questions, when you get into the WhatsApp group link is going to be attached to the email that we're going to send out with this video, and the link to the Premium Elite Hijabi Society. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the WhatsApp group. Let me stop recording.